Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
So I'm
Uh,
here today with my friend and my brother Mohammed, and I wanted to just talk a little bit about English language learning in Winnipeg and in Canada. My name is Trevor Fall. I'm a teacher for almost 25 years, and I help with newcomers. And Mohammed is someone who I did not teach in a classroom, but I've watched his journey as he studied English over the last few years. And so, Mohammed, if you want to just share when you first came to Canada, the CLB levels you were at, and then the journey you had in learning English.
okay. Hi, my name is Mohammed. I am Mohammed Shaitu. I am originally from Lebanon.
Hmm.
I came to Canada from Dubai. I live in Dubai. I have been, I lived in Dubai for about 13 years.
Mhm.
I, uh, I have been here since 2016.
Yeah,
When I arrived here to Canada, my CLB was, I think,
yeah, yeah,
three. And yeah, when I arrived to Canada, I met you, I believe.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, uh, um, exam for IELTS.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
and then you didn't start studying English immediately, though. You worked in business for a couple of years, correct?
yes,
Okay.
I came here to Canada as a business immigration
Hmm.
and asked me to make a IELTS to
Right.
but I think yeah, they asked me for 4 for each level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and I started my business here um, for 2 years. I opened two shoe stores in different locations,
Yeah.
and during those 2 years, when I met the people, I think I need to improve my English.
You found it difficult, right? Because people would come into your store and it was hard to understand them. It was hard to describe accurately the shoes and the information. I think that was some of the struggle, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Here in Canada, especially in Winnipeg, the
Mm.
people understand you.
Mm.
They like they can understand you, and even if you don't have the English, like
Right.
the basic, understand you. And but you feel like guilty when you not speak well, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and I also think about the future, like
Mm.
to live here in Canada.
Right.
So I'm not coming here to visit only, like, and
Yeah.
I will go my country to. So no, I need this English.
Right.
So I start. Um, I think after in 2020, yeah, 2020,
Yeah.
I start in Red River College. I want to improve my English,
Okay.
and I believe when I started, it was my level 4433.
Yes. Okay. Right. Yep. Yep.
And uh, yeah, from there I start like take courses, and I improved my English. Like now I feel I'm not 100% in English. Still I'm learning.
Mm.
Every minute I learn new.
Okay. And I remember you mentioning, because you started at 4433, and then your instructor said that they were not giving you a higher score. Can you talk a little bit about your feeling? And because that's frustrating, because you had studied for several months, but the teacher felt that yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I believe, yeah. The course was from September till June,
Okay.
and I believe, yeah, I'm under like I am remember that I never be absent.
Yeah. Yeah.
This, like every day I went that, and I feel like I'm improving my English. Like I'm better than when I start in September.
Right.
So the end of the course, the instructor gave me only the same what I when I started, but she said, you your English is better than before,
Yes.
and don't care about the numbers.
Right. Okay.
Think what you are now. Are
Mm.
your English. So for next year, you will see your numbers if you're looking for the numbers. But now I want to give you this to like I want you to study more and learn more English. And that was correct. Like I feel I'm already improved my English, like better than before.
Right.
But as she said, I don't want numbers for use it for anything. Like I
Okay.
need that for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. With that.
For 2021, I started in 2021 course.
Hmm.
The course, she gave me 5566
Wow. At
because
the end. Yeah.
during, during those courses, 2 courses,
Yes.
I was improving my English. So for 2 courses, first course I never improved in
On paper.
numbers,
On paper.
but
So
English,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
in I improved my English. You can feel even you, yeah, like
Hmm.
you told me
Yep.
I met you many times. Oh, your English is better than
Yes.
before.
Absolutely. And so let me just explain a little bit about that point, because I think that's where some students are frustrated or disappointed. And we have a number, CLB, Canadian Language Benchmark of 4 or 5 or 6. But really within that number, we could say there's 3 or even 4 levels. There's when you first come into a level 4, and then you kind of get into the middle of level 4, and then you're at the high end, almost ready for level 5 or CLB 5. And so what happened in your case and with many others, even though when you first came in, you were probably very low 4, just barely getting in. But then once you studied over those months, you weren't to a 5 yet, but you had built your skills and abilities. Now you were at a very high 4, and maybe you didn't have 8 artifacts or 10 artifacts. Like maybe you didn't have the evidence for her to confidently give you the 5, but you were so close that the next time, like the next year, 2021, then you were very quickly able to get the CLB 5 and then even a CLB 6 in some areas. That's what I'm hearing from what
This
you
is
said.
what she explained to me, exactly what you told me
Okay.
now. You
Yeah.
start 3344 for beginning.
Yeah.
You are for the end of 3344. You'll be like beginning of 5 and
Yeah.
beginning of 4.
Right. Yeah.
So I cannot give you now the numbers what you like 4455,
Hmm.
but I can tell you you are 5544 now. But
Okay.
I cannot paper,
Right. Yeah.
and this
And
is
that's
exactly.
part of why. So in Canada, we have we call it a portfolio based program. So we have to show within our binder, within the folder, we have to have 8 or 10 or 12 skill using and assessment and classroom observation, so that we can show confidently in many different settings this person is at the 4 or at the 5 or so. And that's where we sometimes will write insufficient evidence, meaning we don't have enough papers to show you're at that level, or that, like you said, you're just below that, but the next time you come back and over the next few months after that, then we can make the 8 or 10 or 12 artifacts and then help give you that score from that.
Yeah.
It's also something I want to just comment on here, and then I'll let you talk again. But I want to just say as well, in this area, when we are getting that and say the score is similar or the same even, but I often try to tell my students, it's like saying you walk around the building 8 times. So at the very start, maybe you walked around twice. So in September, October, November, your energy level, your fitness level, you could walk around twice and then you were tired. And then maybe in January, February, March, you could walk around 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, but you still couldn't do it 8 times, which is why in June you still got those same score. But then in September, because in the summer you continued to study, your home life, you continued to work. So then in the summertime and growing in English, then it became easier and easier with that. So you said something earlier I want to talk about. You said you were focused not on the mark, but on how you will help, how your English will help you in society or help you in our culture, in Canadian life. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Of course, yeah. Like here, as I mentioned from beginning, that I came here as a business immigration and a true story in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
But I tried my best. My business could not work well. I tried my best, so that's why I closed my business, and I after that I'm focused to learn English.
Yeah.
My next plan was, my goal was to start from beginning here in Canada. So I know my business. I cannot continue with my business. So I put another plan in my life. Yeah. I want to start beginning. So first, what you have to do, I have to learn English. Without, I cannot do anything here in Canada.
Right.
Nobody can hire you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can, maybe you can. They have basic jobs. They don't need English, but me, I want to improve myself to have best job here in Canada.
Right. Yeah.
This is why I start learn English. I believe I stayed 2 or 3 years, 3 years at Red River College.
Okay.
And when I feel like I am okay, I start with my resume. Okay. And I apply for jobs. First, I apply to be like, I know my experience with sales.
Okay, right. Yes.
Yeah, so I apply for to be a salesperson at car dealership.
Okay.
I hired as a car salesperson for 1 year. Like I continue work for 1 year.
Okay.
During this year, I continue learning English. So to have this job, yeah, you have to be good, communicate with people. Yeah. So I feel improving my English as well. Like I feel like I'm better and better. Right. So, and also I apply, like during this, I'm working with car dealership. I apply for provincial government at the Winnipeg School Division. Okay. And they accept me with full-time job. Okay, wow, good. So now I feel like I'm better than this job for the future. And with the timing with my kids, yes, I have for them for the activity is better than what I had before. Right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm starting at the car dealership. I'm applying again for the Winnipeg School Division. So now I have 2 jobs and after work in the Winnipeg School Division, I work at the car dealership. Okay. And the summer I work as well. Like I have 2 jobs. I can work. And now my goal is not finished. I'm keep like thinking what for the better. If I can find better to apply for. So, but you need to continue improving your English, English, and English. Like, yeah, keep try to learn every day, every minute, sometimes I sit with my daughter. She's like 5 years old. As we came from Arab country, yeah, I feel like I have problem I have problem with the grammar. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
so I learn from my daughter. Like every I sit with try to make conversation with her.
Yes.
I want to learn English. This
Yeah.
is my plan, my goal.
Yeah. Yeah. With that. And I know for some families, they want to keep their first language in their home. And so I know that, which I think is good. And so I know that in your family, you still speak Arabic in the home, but over the years, you also would study or speak a little bit of English so that you could, like, it wasn't just 100% Arabic every day, the whole time, but you would add some English as you were studying so that you could have, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes of English, but still maintain the language for your children. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like my wife and I, we only speak Arabic at home.
Okay.
If I want something from my kids, they
Yeah.
are 14 and I have 9 and 5. I speak with them only Arabic.
Okay.
If they answer me in English, I answer like I speak with them again in Arabic.
Okay.
I Arabic in my home, like this is the like this is what we have to say to speak in at home,
Yes.
only Arabic.
Right.
Now when they want to talk with me, they speak me in Arabic.
Okay.
But when they each other, my kids, they speak English.
Oh.
So
Yeah, which is okay. I mean, but it shows
it's
there's that difference, but it also allows you to be hearing their English and to, that there is some interaction. And I think I remember too, when you were studying, you were very focused, like you did lots of homework, you were memorizing vocabulary, you were talking to people to practice. Like you didn't just go to class, learn English in class, go home and not focus on English. You were very determined and worked hard to improve your English.
Trevor, when I was at Red River College,
Yeah.
every after school,
Okay.
I had 2 or 3 hours only to do my homework for next day. So
Wow.
yeah, so this is in the end of the year. Also, you will get scores for that. So
Okay.
you have to go to Red River College to the school, English school. No, you have to do your homework as well.
Right. Yeah.
Not you have to register. Oh, I'm at this course, but I go one day and for 5 days I said no, I'm sick.
Yeah.
So and I still remember the teacher said, because we are new immigrants,
Yeah.
that course was paid from the government. The government, the fund comes from the government.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember the teacher every day said when some people like away or absent, please, if you don't want to take this course, don't apply again, because some people waiting and waiting and the wait.
Yeah.
So you hold the space and you didn't learn, you didn't improve your English. Please let another wants to learn English and they can take your place if you don't want, but if you want to come, you are most welcome.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and she is right, because like the limit seats, the seats are limit, like
Yeah. Yeah.
and oh, I want to go English for newcomers, and it's expensive, it's not cheap.
Yeah. 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 From that.
So yeah, and I believe I still remember, yeah, as you said, I made a lot of homework. I finished a lot of works for each course.
Yeah.
And a good attendance. Every day I was attend at the school.
Yeah. Within that. Yeah. No, which
Yeah.
is good. So I
So
want to, yeah, go ahead.
you have, I think, in the below of certificate, how many days you attend to school.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And that gives them an idea of the percentage that you missed. And sometimes we're sick, sometimes our children are sick. So it's part of life.
Yeah.
But your emphasis is, you're trying as much as possible to be in class. I know we don't have much more time here, but let me just share us the screen. I just thought of something that I think illustrates this or shows this idea very clearly. Can you see the picture
Yes.
with
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just make it a bit bigger here actually with so what I think or feel sometimes is if we look at this mountain area that's in the very front, we
Mhm.
sometimes think, oh, okay, I'm just trying to get my numbers at a 5.555, then I have a certificate, then I'm done. But that focus is for me similar to just looking at climbing this first area or this hill on the right-hand side, because just getting that certificate of 5.555 only it allows you to apply for things like citizenship and to get, you know, maybe into different programs, etc. But it still is not enough for the rest of your life in a Canadian environment or an English speaking environment. And so I think our focus, and I hear from you, your focus was actually almost on like the clouds at the at the other side of the mountains in the background.
Right.
You're think, okay, yes, I'm getting the scores, I'm going to class, I'm getting my English improved, but after that, I will have a job. After that, I will be raising my children. After that, I have other areas I have to improve English, get a higher level, move to higher areas on the mountain in order to live my life more easily in an English speaking environment.
Yes. You are right, Trevor. Like also in our life, like for I have an examples like uh when we arrived to Canada, I like to keep my kids busy. So
Okay.
I register the activities.
Yeah.
No, if you have soccer activity, you will sit beside many parents
Right.
for the kids, right?
Yeah.
So I believe when I came here to Canada, they start talking to me, and I feel it's very hard for me why I am here in this situation. They
Yeah.
talk with me,
Yeah.
and I should answer them or talk to them. I feel like I am not okay. Like I start from there.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Communicate with them. You have to. I mean, this is a simple example.
Yeah.
In life, you want to talk with the government, with your friends, with your, with anything.
Hmm.
You need your English
Yeah.
from beginning. From beginning, yes, I want my IELTS for my to finish my like to take my resident visa or
Right.
my citizenship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I am already done, like long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah.
But I'm still learning. I want to be, as you said, in the cloud there.
Yeah.
So I hope like I hope soon I can communicate with you very well, very better, like in English.
Yeah. Inshallah. You can
We
see.
keep we keep learning. We keep
Yeah.
every day at the academy.
Yeah.
Day you learn something new in
Yeah.
English. Something.
Yeah. With that. And I wanted to congratulate you because I have watched you work hard. It's not easy with children, with a job, with a business that's not doing well, lots of stress. You know, your family was still back in Lebanon and you know, it's not an easy process, but you are a good example of working hard day by day. You now are a Canadian citizen, so congratulations to you and your family, which is exciting. And I'm I'm just happy that you and I are friends because as we go, you know, I've just watched you work so hard to get to where you're at, and I want you to know that. So, yeah,
Thank you so
congratulations.
much. Thank you. Yeah, and everyone as a newcomer,
Mhm.
I want to tell them something. Please learn English, English, and English and English. If you have English,
Yeah.
you can do anything here in Canada. You can do like uh, I didn't mention that
Mhm.
I from last year I back to school.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, and I am graduate now. I have high school diploma. I will be in 29, my ceremony. Graduate.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so everything here, if you have English, you can do anything in Canada. I can continue my maybe I don't know, maybe my plan to continue my education. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
But at least you have many options now. When
exactly.
when you first arrived, and if your English is not very high, you always have to use a translator. You have to have somebody come with you to the doctor. There's so many areas that it's difficult. And for you, it took several years. Like, it wasn't just 2 months and you're ready. Like, this has been a process and a journey, but you've worked hard regularly and consistently during those years, and now you're at this stage and there's more ahead for you, which is exciting.
I still remember when you visit us before, and your wife Lucy and my wife.
Yes.
And I talk. I feel difficult. I tell my wife in Arabic, please tell him what
Yeah
translate for. Like, now, see, I'm okay. I can communicate with you.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's great, and it's good to see your journey and the growth that you've been on. So thank you, Mohamed. I appreciate your time. I appreciate, and I hope that those who are watching this, that this is encouraging for them. It is hard. It's not an easy process, but it is something that it gives you many more opportunities as your English continues to improve. So,
Yeah,
okay. Good. Thank you then, brother. We will see you and chat with you again, but I appreciate the Zoom call and for us to have a chance to talk about these topics.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
I hope you have a great day then.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.